Howdy folks, welcome back to Vintage Story. Today it's moving days of sorts. I'm going to move all my tools down to the smithy. I keep forgetting what I have up here and I don't want to run back and forth. Made myself another iron knife, not realizing I already had an iron knife, so a little bit of a waste, but we've got tons of iron, as you'll see. So I'm just going to start pulling these off the walls. Might be easier just to break these. I need to turn my headphones back up. So I'm going to put the, oops, I don't want to do that. I'm going to put these on the bar wall down there in the smithy. I think I'll leave this here. I do some chiseling up here. Should I take that as well? Do have a spot. There we go. I guess if you have something in your offhand, you can't pick it up because you need both hands to pick it up. So, a few changes here and there. Went ahead and moved the ingot molds to a permanent location there. You can see we've got a bunch of iron. I've been working through the iron and making a couple runs down there for that. Where do I want to put this? For now, I might just put that right there. So if you remember down south at the iron mine, it's down here. I went ahead and built a little cabin down there. I've made 2 runs down there. Brought back about 4.5 stacks worth of iron ore altogether. I've got some of that still left to crush up. And this has been smelted in the bloom reap. Anywho. I'm one short on that. All right. So let's just put our knives up there. Nothing terribly exciting, but let's see. We've got an extra iron axe. Got that guy. Now I've got the spears in my bedroom, so we'll be skipping those. Shovels. This way when I'm building tools, I can actually see what I'm doing. Here we have some shears, scythe. We have a scythe outside as well. Got our tools. I'm not sure I've actually used the wrench yet. This, can I lean this somewhere? No, we can't lean it. All right, fair enough. Stick that in there for now. Then we've got our club. I don't think I ever used the club. I'll put that with the knives. It was just a fun thing to build. Then we have our various prospecting picks and regular picks. That one's just about done for. That one's pretty close to done for. There we go. So as you can see, I don't need too many things. We're doing pretty well in the tool department. And we've got tons of resources. So the next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make some lanterns. What did I do with this stuff to make lanterns? I was all set to make lanterns. Now I don't remember what I did with the stuff. Did I put it here? No. Seem to recall maybe I put it in a chest up here. I need to make some candles though. So I made some plates. Here it is. So I made some plates. We've got some clear quartz. And I need to make some candles. I've only got, I believe, 2. I've only got 2 flax. So I can only make 2 candles, but I was going to make some more lanterns. I'm going to try to watch the temperature carefully and get a lot better flax crop this time around. Then we need our little grubby cooking pot here that we did beeswax in. Then we need some beeswax. Which I have plenty of. I think it's just 2, right? If I hit H on that. No, it's 3 and a flax. Okay, well, I'm glad I checked that. So we'll need 6. We got a lot more beeswax upstairs too. That's just kind of my little stash for crock pots. We'll steal from that. Put that in and that in. I think I should get 2 candles out. I don't know how much wood that will take. There we go. So we'll get that fired up. So I've been busy between episodes. I ran down, like I said, to the iron mine a couple times. I went ahead and finished out the ladder there. Got my rope ladders back. And put actual ladders. Kind of just fix that up area. Fix the area up a little bit around here. I had a line cabin down here somewhere. Went ahead and just built an actual cabin with some cobblestone. I was traveling along the coast a little bit. I had all kinds of stone from mining the iron. Was traveling along here and I found some clay. Actually found some zinc ore, which I need to go ahead and mark that we went ahead and got all that. So I made cobblestone. I just built a cabin up here. It needs a roof though, so at some point I'll have to make a journey down there and put a roof on it. Not get candles. I think we need more fire. Right? I thought I had to melt this. Am I just totally wrong? Yeah, cooking in the pot. Okay. I just didn't have enough heat for long enough, apparently. Good to know. Food-wise, we're doing great. Got quite a bit to catch up on. You throw, is something just, am I not doing something right here? Why does it still say cold? You have to do one at a time? Residue covered pot. I'm pretty sure that's what I did this in before, but it's not working. So I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, you have to do that spread out. That's probably what's going on. There we go. Okay. Look at the recipe a little closer there, bud. Okay, that's going to go pretty quick. So we'll run down to the chicken house here in a little bit. As you can see, it's been snowing a lot. The snow held off for quite a while, but we're nearing the end of January here. And it's a lot of snow. It's getting pretty deep. We've been making some leather. Got some eggs sitting out here to rot. Compost is going well. You can't hardly even see my poor little raft. Got pretty darn cold on the run back from the iron mine. Made it back with some frost nipping at my heels. There we go. Now we got our candles. Enough to make 2. And it is 2 in the morning. Quite chilly out. I should probably just go to sleep. Let's go get just a little bit of sleep here. Won't take very long. All right, and that should be around 7:30 when we wake up. Time's a little weird in 1.20. I've went to bed before and popped out and it was still black and the time hadn't changed, and all of a sudden, boom, it fast forwards. And then your time catches up. It's kind of weird. So I want to make probably another one of these. I don't have the chisel tools or the pantograph or anything like that, so I just have to copy it. So I don't know if I'm going to do that in this video, but what I can do is just set up, another block here and build it appropriately. And then I can move it once I have the pieces chiseled out. But that's the idea. I want to get some more lanterns along the path here, especially down towards the chicken house. Speaking of chicken house, my little plan didn't work. The little chicks would head up the step ramp, and then they would get stuck. Like it had more steps in it than this, but they would get up to almost the last step, and then they wouldn't go any further. They would just get stuck. So it's all just one big building right now. I'm going to redo. Oh, it looks like the babies have grown up, and they've killed off the rooster. All right, excellent. Just get that out of the way. So I'm going to come up with a new plan. I don't know if I'll make a floor with holes in it for them to fall through, or just come in here and manually kill the newer generations, or I don't know. Not 100% sure what we're going to do yet. Got some chickens laying eggs, so that's good. So I need to come up with a better idea, because they just wouldn't go through. They tried to go through. Like, they would totally hone in on the food that was over here, but they just couldn't get up the steps. I tried chiseling it like smoother and doing different stuff, and it just wouldn't work. I even finally just had no ramp and just a tunnel through, and that would work. But of course, then there's no way to really keep them from coming back in. They would wander over there, get food, and then wander back over on the other side. So it just didn't work out like I planned, unfortunately. Yeah, he's a little baby rooster. Did he kill the big rooster? So he's generation 3. Oh, and I was working the other day and on here and I turned the music up, so that's why the music's a little bit louder than it normally is. Thought I'd just leave it. Yeah, we've got a big rooster and we've got a little rooster, so there's going to be more dead roosters. Apparently, like 3 of those 4 chicks were roosters. Kind of a bummer, but I need to get some more food in here. There, that's a good indication of how deep the snow is. And that all came at once. Like, there was no snow, and then there was this much snow. Pretty crazy. What about putting a roof over this whole courtyard? I don't know. I still kind of want to move to a more southern region, because here where we're at, the winter just takes so long. There's not a whole lot you can do when winter's here without taking a lot of extra precautions. Take that, and then we'll throw some eggs in there. I do like my new cellar with the door access. Quite pleased with that. Move that back up to the shelf. Toss that up there. Should have put the meat down there. I forgot I had the meat on me. I'm going to take a shortcut. I give him a little bit to run away, and then open this up. So we've got some hens sitting, so I'm going to make sure they got food. We'll let them do their thing. What else I got to catch up on? Let's go check the bloomeries. I went and got a bunch of peat because we were basically out of peat. Yeah, these are all rebuilt after I did the iron. I did a run of charcoal. This is all empty now. Got a little bit of charcoal out here for firing the bloomeries. I think that's about it. We went through pretty much all of our flint. This building is just sitting here mostly idle. So that's kind of what the days have been. Just running around, Not getting too far out because it's been so darn cold. I did make some sojourns to the iron mine. And, you know, warm myself up with a fire. And then once I was underground, I was fine. And the iron mine is quite extensive. There's still a lot of iron down there. I don't know how much there is, but there's a lot. I brought back 4.5 stacks, and there's still plenty down there. Let's have a little nibble on some bushmeat. I did kill some wolves and stuff here and there. Killed a bear. There's actually a bear over by my chicken house. So went and killed that. Got some hide and bushmeat. Alright, let's go put this stuff away. So the videos aren't terribly interesting here in the wintertime. Just a little bit of housekeeping's really all I've been doing. Alright, so we got bone. I think we're good on feathers. Where's all my feathers? Oh, there. We're doing okay on feathers. I might actually make some arrows. I could use some arrows. I think I have any arrowheads just laying around, do I? I've got some spearheads. Not sure why those are different. But they are different. We got some metal parts. Yeah, I don't think I have any arrowheads. I don't have a ton of sticks over here either. But got some. Leave a couple in there just so we got a couple. And I kind of want to make... I don't want to make flint arrows. I've been kind of going through those. How many do I have left? I still got 30 flint arrows. I guess I could just make a whole bunch of flint arrows. Doesn't say what the damage is on the copper arrow. Weird. Yeah, I mean, I guess I've got so much flint. I might as well just make flint arrows. We got 30. I like to be able to spam a lot of those because they're pretty low damage. So we'll make about, we say 36 of those. Sure. And I'm gonna save my wrist here. I'm gonna go tappy tappy tappy, and I'll see you in a bit. There we are, 36. 36 arrows. So one of my main goals for this series was to make steel. We're still a ways out from that. Mostly just because I haven't found borax yet. I think that's the last thing I need. Is some borax. So come springtime and the ice melts, we're going to be on the boat going around a lot. Looking for borax. And hoping for the best. There we are. We got a stack +2. Excellent. Also need to do some hunting, but the animals are really thin this time of year. I think I've got 5 or 6 fat built up. I need to get that built up. We're making gears and such. I kind of wish I had not made my smithy so far down underground, because I used a lot of fat making all those. So I'm pretty sure those use a fat, right? Yeah. That was a poor decision, but I do like what I have right now. It works well. But yeah, other than heating up iron and making more iron ingots, I don't have much else to do right now. Keep an eye on the chickens. I need to go carve that lamppost. And none of that is terribly exciting for a video. I don't know if moving tools was very exciting, but that's what we did today. And yeah, looking forward to getting some more flax planted. Being able to make more stuff. We're kind of flax poor right now because I didn't get a good yield because of the temperature. I'll pay a little more attention to that. It is a balmy 8 degrees out today. Finally a little bit of sunshine. That'll be it for this one, folks. It's kind of a short and sweet little update video. We're surviving through the wintertime, doing little things here and there. But I thank you as always for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.